Hello walls! Yeah, today we're here for my January book haul and I went crazy and I was so depressed because of my uni exams and because I was like, I don't know, lots of stuff happened, so I bought a lot of books. And am I ashamed of? Yes. Do I feel guilty? Yes. Am I happy? Yes. So I have physical books, but I also have a list of ebooks. So I'm gonna start with the physical books. I don't think I will talk too much about each book. I'm just gonna give you like a few words, what genre it is, etc., to make this video as short as possible. If you're interested in knowing more about the book, all the links to the book's GoodReads pages will be down below. So yeah. So the first book on my list is In an Absent Dream by Seanan and McGuire. This is the fourth book in the Wayward Children series. I don't know how many books there are gonna be, but whatever, they're good. So they're fantasy, and this is basically the story of children coming back from magical worlds such as Narnia, Neverland, Wonderland, etc., etc. So they're going back to reality and they have to learn how to live a normal life again. So they're going to a specific school, etc. I really love that series. This is one of my all-time favorites, so I'm quite excited about that one. Then I got The Bear and the Nightingale and The Girl in the Tower. I didn't get the third one because the third one is only available as a hardcover and I want the paperback. So yeah, this is a polar fantasy, so a fantasy set during winter, and this is about like Russian folklore. I don't know much except that there are some magic, monsters, etc., etc. So I don't know much, but the covers are gorgeous and everyone has been gushing around about that book, so I want to give them a chance and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna love it. Wintry setting like, and Russian folklore. Then I got Even the Darkest Stars and All the Wandering Light by Heather Fawcett. I think this is a duology, I'm not sure, but this is also polar fantasy. This is a story of a girl who wants to be an explorer, but she cannot, but she will be one because something happened. I don't know what, but she will be claiming some mountains, etc. So yeah, I'm quite excited and the covers are like absolutely stunning, so I had to get them. Yeah, I'm happy I did buy them. Then I got The Eye of the North by Sinead O'Hara. This is a middle grade polar fantasy. It has some kind of Arctic adventure, so I'm really excited about that one. I don't know much about it except that in a frozen land with danger at every turn, can Emmeline and Thing reunite in time to save the world? The race is on. So I'm really intrigued. The cover is gorgeous, and yeah, I bought a lot of books for the Peloton. So by J.D. Ray Reads, in case you didn't know that, the link will be there. Then I bought Hair of Fire by Sarah J. Maas for the Time Turner Book Club. I'm still stuck on page 200 and it is February, so I think it's official. I'm DNFing that series. Then I got Annalise Rising, I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but by Brenda Drake. I got it in my Unplugged book box January one, and the cover first is stunning, it's gorgeous. This is a very floppy paperback. I don't know much about that book except that Annalise is gonna get a list full of names from someone just before dying, and she's gonna see that on that list is her name, which is absolutely not cool. Apparently Annalise is the descendant of the god of death of some kind, so she has some kind of powers. So yeah, it's really intriguing, it's interesting, I love the cover, so why not? Then I got the Nirvana Threads by Rachel Tremblay in my Unplugged book box. So if you've been following me, you probably know that I already own the book, so I'm hosting a giveaway for that one, but by the time you see this video it will be over. This is a magical punk and romance kind of book, so I'm really intrigued. I haven't got to that book yet, but I will soon, I will. Then I got Circle of Shadows by Evelyn Sky. I really love her name, I love the cover as well. I got that book in my Fairy Loot box, and it has like purple grayish, looks like lilac kind of pages. Okay, beautiful spread edges, and I forgot what it was about. This is a YA fantasy, as most of Fairy Loot's books, and this is a story of Sarah who has a do you say daemon? a daemon, not a demon, a daemon, her Gemini kind of thing, and they're like unbeatable, and yeah, they're going on some kind of adventure. I really forgot what it was about. So Damon and Sora are like super good in their field and they want to be the elite. I think it has some kind of ninja vibes in it, so this is not especially my kind of thing, but a lot of people were like waiting for that book, so I'm intrigued. And the cover is gorgeous, so yeah, judging a book by its cover, I know, that's totally me. Then I have a list here of all the ebooks I got. First, I got Children of Blood and Bone by Tomi Adeyemi. It's a YA fantasy. It has magic. It has an African kind of settings. And this is basically the story of a girl who wants some magic back. She wants her people's magic back, and she will fight for that. I'm actually in the middle of it while filming it. I mean, in the middle of it, in the very beginning of it. But we are reading it for the Howling Pack book club, so the link will be down below. So yeah, then I got Evermore by Sarah Holland. I haven't read what's the first one, Aveless. I haven't read that one, but I got the second one. There is no explanation, I just got that book. YA fantasy, time is currency, that's all I know. Next book. Then I got Nevernight and God's Grave by J. Christoph. I know it's about Mia, who is getting trained to be an assassin, and she escaped some kind of rebellion created by her father who failed, something like that, but that's all I know. And this is YA fantasy. So yeah, very famous books. Everyone has read it. I haven't, so I got them. I don't know when I will get to them, but the third one is coming out, so I was like, yeah, maybe I should start the series. So we'll see when that will happen, but I have them now. I mean, the two first books. Next, I got the Wall Walker series, and the books were Trial by Fire, Fire Walker, and Witch's Fire by Josephine Angelini. I don't know anything about those books. I just know that there is some read-along going on for that series, and I was like, okay, let's buy them. But I don't know anything about them, to be honest, so yeah. Then I got We Are the Ants by Sean David Hutchinson, and this is a YA contemporary LGBT book. So you know me, I'm not into contemporary books, but I saw a lot of people that I trust reading it and liking it, so why not giving a try. I don't want to know anything about that book because usually I don't like contemporary, so I don't want to read a synopsis and expect something and then it's totally different. I'm just gonna go and read that book whenever I have time, blindly. I don't want to know anything, so that's that. Then I got Legendary by Stephanie Garber. I didn't like really Caraval, but lots of people told me that Legendary was actually better, and there is a third one coming out, or it has come out, I don't know, like finale or whatever. So I got it. I don't know if I will ever read it, but if I want to one day, now I have it. Then I got Wild Cards by Mary Lou because I've read Warcross a long time ago, which is, Warcross is the first one in the series, about a virtual game, and I really love the main character. I love the settings, I love the ideas. I had some kind of issue with the ending of Warcross, but I still want to read the second one, so this is definitely a book I want to read, so we'll see about that. Then I got the sequel to Other Words, and this is Other Heart. Yeah, I just loved the first book. Actually, I've read it just after Warcross, so I was like, oh, that's kind of similar. But I still enjoyed it, and I just want to read the sequel. This is a YA sci-fi book, so if you're interested in sci-fi books, but you don't want like heavy adult-ish sci-fi, I think this is also a good start. So yeah. To summarize it, there is some kind of game who is actually sold as better than reality, and once you connect to that, you want to stay there. So yeah. Then I got the sequel to Unhurt. I used to say Unhurted. I don't know if you say Unhurted or Unhurt, by Amy Kaufman, and the second book name is Undying. This is basically the story of people going on another planet, visiting some kind of temples because they think they're gonna find a solution from the Undying to save their actual planet. So this is full of adventures. It's sci-fi, yes. Heavy, no. It's very easy to understand. It's very YA cliche, I want to say, but I still enjoyed it and I want to read the sequel. I'm proud of myself because I bought sequels, which is good because I want to finish some series this year. So yeah. Then I bought Wildstorm by, what's her name? Victoria Aveyard, because I own the other books, but I haven't started Red Queen. That's the first one, I think so. I don't know anything about it. I think that they... No, I forgot. YA fantasy, that's all I know about it. I just bought the last one because I have the others, and that's so stupid for an explanation, but whatever. Then I also got the ebooks of these books just in case. I don't know why. Then I got Renegades and Arch Enemies by, that's not Stephanie Meyer, Marissa Meyer. I don't know much about it. I know it has some kind of superhero vibes kind of thing, and I know a lot of people have been reading that book recently, and yeah, so I want to see what it is about. That's just that. This is definitely not on my priority TBR, but we never know. Then I got The Light Between Words by Laura A. Waymarth. I don't know, I suck with names. This is gonna be a buddy read for next month, and I will put Poroline's channel down below because she does amazing necklaces, etc, etc. You can see all the time, like the Harry Potter necklaces that I have are from her, but whatever, that's not the subject here. We're gonna be buddy reading that book. I don't know much about that book except that it was compared to Narnia at one point, or it has some Narnia references in the book. I don't know, but that convinced me, and the cover is gorgeous. I mean, both and paperback and hardcover. So yeah. Then I got The Last Magician and The Devil's Thief by Lisa Maxwell. I don't know anything about that book except that I one day read the synopsis on the back of the book and I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy it in French for my mom, and then I was like, okay, but I need to read it as well, so I bought it for myself as well, but in English and as ebooks. So yeah. I also got Dance of Thieves by Mary Pearson just because cover is gorgeous and lots of people have read it, so I bought it. Grim Lovelies by Megan Shepherd because I think the sequel is coming out, so I really want to read that book. I don't know anything about it. I knew at one point, and yeah, that's... I bought so many books I don't know about, like anything. Oh, probably I forgot. I got Black Wings Beaten by Alex London. This is the first book in a series. This is a YA fantasy LGBT. It has some twins in the story, escaping a war of some kind. I don't know much, but I love the cover. I mean, feathers. I don't need much to get convinced. So yeah. The Sisters of the Winterwood by Rena Rosner. Yeah, that's the right answer. So I added that book on my wish list like a long time ago. I don't know much about it. I know it's a YA fantasy, magical realism kind of thing. It has some historical references in it, and I think this is a story of some girls who will discover that one day someone can turn into a bear and the other one into a swan or whatever. So I was intrigued and I got it. And the last series I'm gonna name is Throne of Glass. So I bought the entire series of Throne of Glass as ebooks before deciding that I will DNF the third book, Hair of Fire. So yeah, me, I just didn't, at that point I didn't want to spend money in physical books and I didn't want those books on my shelves, so I decided to go for the ebooks. But now that I'm probably not gonna read any further in the series or whatever, you know what I mean? So yeah. So I don't know how many books I just gave you. Now I will count them and put them on the thumbnail or whatever, but I did bad. I bought a lot of books. Will I ever read them all this year? I don't think so, but we'll see. I'm a mood reader, so I never know. Sometimes I will read like 15 books in a month, sometimes I will read 0, so we never know. And most of the books were ebooks, which they're not on my shelves, if you see what I mean. Like, they're not taking on space, so yeah, that's an excuse as well. So yay me. But yeah, let me know how many books you bought this month, if you bought any of the one I bought, and yeah, what you thought about them, etc, etc, you know, the usual. Well, thank you for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and talk to me in the comments as usual. Take care. Bye.